It speaks to the horror of the day. It speaks to the way, for many people, the flag was an inspiration. The flag was a symbol, is a symbol of the United States, and it was clearly a symbol to the firefighters who saw the flag on Shirley and Spiros' boat, the Star of America, on the morning of 9/11 and wanted it to serve a new purpose at Ground Zero in the midst of the search for survivors.
We overslept, wake up about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I went to the kitchen to make some coffee. And about 8:30, which was exactly 8:45, I hear a very big noise of a plane crossing on top of our house. So see this plane going direct to World Trade Center. Matter of fact, I say, Shirley, the plane's going to hit exactly our office. It was the most terrible day of our life, the World Trade Center. And we had something to be proud and to remember about the American flag. And it happens to be ours from our vessel. And this is, we will never forget as long as we live.
The flag was taken from my boat, the Star of America, on 9/11 at around 4:30 in the afternoon. What most people don't know is the flag went missing that same day. And it was only found about 13 years later. We spent a lot of time looking for the flag, and we basically had given up our search. And we didn't know what to do anymore when, lo and behold, the flag got found. And it just was found by accident because Brad Meltzer did a program called Lost History, which was on missing icons, and he led with the 9/11 flag, and it was found after that program.
Apparently, her late husband worked with the city, was a city worker there in your city at some point. I really don't know. That's the part I don't know a whole lot about. And he must have just collected all the flags off of every pole that he could find, and that must have been one of them. And he had just had it wrapped up as tightly with the rope, and then just stuck it in a paper bag. And then when I went to go look at all the stuff, and I noticed that there was the 9/11 flags, I said, "Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd like to have one of those." Friend didn't really care. They were just regular 3x5 polyester. That's such a common flag. It wasn't really anything of any kind of significance at the time. And then I said, "Oh, that's kind of cool. It has ropes and hardware on it."
Brian Thomas Brown found the flag in his possession by happenstance, and instead of taking it and selling it and making money, he did the right thing. He turned the flag in. He went and he brought the flag to the authorities to have it authenticated. He did not ask for a reward. He did not ask for anything. He did what he felt was the right thing to do as an American.
My main concern was, how do I return this flag without having everybody knowing about it or getting in trouble for it or something like that? I mean, because I wasn't really sure, again, he kept, it was Brad Meltzer that kept referring to it as a national treasure, and you're not supposed to have those type of things. So I was a little bit worried about that.
The the 9/11 flag is displayed in the museum, actually right behind where we're sitting today, in its own special spot because it plays a special role in the story of 9/11, in the events of that morning, and in the 15 years, and now 20 years that followed, but in the 15 years before its actual finding and donation to the museum.
It's amazing that it's now the 20th anniversary of 9/11. I never really thought I'd get to the 20th anniversary, and I never really thought I'd be writing this book. The book was important because it told the entire story of what happened to the flag and how it got lost and how it got found. And it told the story for people who never knew about it.
I think that everyone on the museum staff, everyone on the memorial staff is grateful to Shirley for wanting to share her story with the public, to share her story with us, and especially that she is being very financially generous to the museum in sharing some of the proceeds from the sale of the book with the museum. The museum, the Memorial and Museum, is in the midst of launching a new fund called the Never Forget Fund to help us continue our core business, to help us continue exhibiting not only the flag but many objects in the museum, to help us with remembering the people who were killed, those who came to help, and with educating future generations. And for me, education is not only about children, but education is a lifelong experience. So I hope the story speaks to the next generation, to people who were not alive in 2001, but to those of us who were alive, but maybe, and remember that photograph, but didn't know the story behind it. So we're really very grateful to have had the flag to show for the past few years and to now have the book.
I'm hoping that my book can help play a part in making this one country again, and telling the story will show how even in the face of adversity there can be things that work out correctly, and that people doing the right thing make a difference. The flag will be recognized for what it is. It's an important part of history. It's a symbol of unity that we need dramatically today. I said, if there's ever a time we need unity, it's today. I said, and I hope the flag can help bring that symbol of unity to everybody, not just America, but the world. And I'm hoping that my little part of writing the book will help do that.